Hello and welcome back to 2020 Design Tutorial 1, Part 2, where I'm going to be showing you how to draw the floor plan. The first thing I want to show you before we get to that actually is in the last part, we added the information box over here on the left, placement, local browser, and the cloud browser. So what I do like to do is grab the cloud browser and attach it to the local browser. So if we just left click at the top here where it says cloud browser, you can see that you have some control over where this goes. And I want to bring it back over on top of the local browser. And I'm just going to bring it into the center, my mouse into the center piece, which means I want to attach it to the local browser. So I'm going to stick it there, and you can see at the bottom here, now I can toggle between the two at will. Okay, so we're going to draw our floor plan. We're going to be drawing a small-ish type kitchen. So I'm going to go up here on the left. I'm going to click on continuous. And before I actually start drawing the walls, I want to explain to you that you want to choose whichever wall you want to, but then continue in a clockwise direction. So I'm going to left click, and you'll see now I've just left clicked quickly on my mouse, and you can see that it just moves back and forth at will. I can go from side to side, change direction. I do want to go in clockwise direction. And if you noticed over on the left in the placement zone, there is a blue highlighted box with a number in it, and that is the current length of this wall. And you can see as I move my mouse back and forth, that number quickly changes. So using your keyboard, you can type in the exact length of the wall. So I'm going to go type in 135.5. And then with my mouse, I'm not clicking on anything. I'm just grabbing my mouse. I'm going to move it in the direction that I want the next wall to go. And I'm going to type in 94.5. And then I'm coming into the room slightly. And this one is 7.25. Coming back down, 64.25. Across the bottom at 128.25. And then back up to the top at 158.75. And I'm going to hit the escape button, and you'll see that I have created this this kitchen. So I'm going to put in a set of walkout doors here, so patio doors here, a window here, and a doorway down in this section. So what I did to release the selection of the walls was I just went over into the open area and left click. But you could also, I'll select it again, you could also hit the, I was going to say the escape button, but that doesn't work with this one. Sorry about that. Okay, so basic openings and obstacles. So I'm going to click on it. I'm going to do my doors first. So I'm going to go to entry door. I'm just going to choose the PVC, and I'm going to go down here and choose the patio door. Double click on it. There's only one in here. Select it and click on place. I'm going to put it in this area here. So I left clicked, and you can see over on the left, there is a blue highlighted box again. My door is 60 inches. So I'm going to type in 60. Close this for now. So now what I want to do is move this. I'm going to right click, go down to drag, and then over in the placement zone over on the far left, you can see that there are some dimensions already existing. So I'm going to go down here to the far right, and I'm going to put in 2 for 2 inches. Click OK. And this is where I want to place this door. So I'm going to go back to openings and obstacles and move this out of the way so you can see doors, interior doors this time. And I'm just going to place a doorway. Click on it. And I'm going to go without a frame. Click on place, and I'm going to put it down here. It's going to tab down and type in 36 because the doorway is 36. And here now, if I want, without placing it actually on the wall and releasing it, I can actually go down. If I tab, I'm going to go down to wall right again, and I'm going to type in 28.5, and that's placed it exactly where I want it. And the other item, window, which I'm going to place here, back up to opening and obstacles, down to windows, double click on windows again, PVC white. I'm just going to use, I'm kind of partial to hung windows. So click on this, place it here. So then another dialog box opens. You can use your mouse and turn this around if you wanted to inspect it at all. And I'm going to change the height to 36 inches and click OK. And over on the left in the placement area again, I'm going to tab down to the width. I'm going to change this to 53.5. And I'm going to tab down again to wall right and put in 30 inches and click OK. And then I'm going to close this. The next thing I want to do is I want to change the height from the floor, so the AFF. So I'm going to right click on the window, move down to attributes, and then the window will open up. And it gives me an option here of up and down. So I'm going to place it at 45 inches off the floor. I'm going to open up this door. And I'm going to change the height to 84. And the same with the doorway. I'm going to open it. I don't know why that's a black space there. It should be showing us, only because there's not a room on the other side, but it should be showing us the opening. I'm going to change this to 84 as well and click OK. So here I have my kitchen laid out. I have my walkout and window and doorway exactly where I want them. I'm going to go up here in the top toolbar up here. You'll see that there's a disk and it's for save, and I'm going to click on it to make sure that my drawing has been saved. Okay, that's the end of part 2, join me for part 3. We'll be putting in some cabinetry.